Oh no, and I completely agree with you 100% on, that, abortions should be illegal. You're right 100% on that, man.
Yeah, I never said that shit. You never heard
Oh man.
that.
I thought I'd started off,
Yeah.
a little something like we was already in the middle of a
Yeah,
conversation.
I know. Trust me, but
No, man, it's great to have you back here, dude.
thank
I've
you,
been
thank you, thank
fucking,
you, man.
I don't know if you've listened to the last ones, but they've been a bit and I wouldn't say they've been bad, but it's just not the same as bumping
Missing the
ideas.
banter, missing the
Yes.
banter. I know, man. Like, yeah, like I said, man, this has been a lot going on. I needed to kind of get away from,
Yeah.
need to shelter myself, as to say.
No, no doubt, no doubt. But thank you for giving me some time here. And with that said, gunline, gunline, gunline. We got a fire mission coming down, y'all. I'm your host Lopez here. You're listening to the On the Gunline podcast, where we shoot the shit like we did out in the field. And once again, I'm glad to have my co-host, the man with the most, motherfucking Lee Hunt, baby. How you doing?
Them, hey, them locks is locking, baby. Them locks is
Yes.
locking.
They are looking fucking fantastic, brother. They look good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you,
They
thank
are
you, thank
looking
you, man.
good.
Bro, I
Yeah.
forgot to send you some shit, man. Like, I called this motherfucker out. I did it in a way, and it wasn't the vet bro way, but I had to educate this motherfucker, right? So I'm scrolling through TikTok yesterday, right? I
Yeah.
know we're just jumping into some wild shit. We're just
Oh,
jumping in.
that's the way we do it,
But
baby.
when you said that the gunline, that reminded me. So this dude he reposted a video, and it was actually some Marine gun bunnies. And so, they were all just standing around, and then you hear fire, and then they just keep on, keep on, keep on. He's the first one out the two, mission's over with. It's just 2 round mission, right? And then, of course, you had one of the vet bros in the fucking comments. He was like, what? No, and I was like, and I just hopped in there. I was like, dude, click. Hold up.
Yeah.
You got me now?
Yeah, you were fucking being robotic. So
yeah, I know. I seen that shit.
So the vet bro pulls up and he starts saying that he's not going through all the crew drills or the commands correctly, or what happened?
Yeah. He was like, keep in mind, so everybody's standing around, right? Everybody, the chiefs, it was a 777. So you got the chief, gunner, RTO, everybody standing around, right? They're just waiting, right? Dude with the lantern waiting. So you hear on the fucking you hear on the radio, all right, stand by, fire. You know what I'm saying? And so that dude was like, what, no lay key bat lit ready to be verified. And I was like, dude, like, obviously you can't tell that's at my command mission. It's already been verified. I was like, you must be a rookie chief. If I verified that, I'm not finna waste that 1 to 2 seconds saying that shit again to get that round out the fucking tube. That's stupid. It's pointless.
Bro, one of the things that irks the fuck out of me when I see motherfuckers on their videos is when they say stand by, fire. And that irks the fuck out of me because, I mean, I get it's on the 777. It makes sense, stand by, because that's like a preparatory command for them to like get the fuck out of the way. You know what I'm saying? And do what, your last minute fucking, I guess.
Well, sometimes they use that as a way for them to actually prime it.
Right. So it makes sense to me. Okay, but on a 119er, when I hear somebody saying stand by, fire, I'm just like, there's no need to say stand by. Stand by is a fucking command by fucking FDC. You know what I'm saying? To me, that bitch comes down when ready. Guess what? It's going out the fucking tube, chief. There ain't no fucking, hey, set ready.
Fire. The flexor set quadrant ready.
Yep.
Send it.
Send that bitch down the fucking tube. I mean, it's going out.
If it's on the screen, it's on the scene.
You know what I'm saying? So all you rookie chiefs out there making that mistake of saying stand by, unless that's your SOP, and if it is your SOP, I would fucking challenge it. Like, why am I saying stand by? If it's when ready. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's no fucking reason for it. Dude, I had a fucking dream last night that I was a fucking Mike Golf. I've been having some weird ass dreams lately, bro, where I'm back in the military.
I've had them a few, they haven't been recent, man, but like, so tell me about the dream of the Mike Golf. That'd probably been dope.
No, it's just a trip. Like, a lot of these dreams that I've been having recently are of things I've never accomplished or never did in the military. Possibly it's my subconscious telling me like things that I want to do. For example, airborne, I wanted to go airborne, and I've had dreams where I'm jumping off the fucking bird, I'm going through all the, like, listening to the jump master, go through all the commands. And then But on this one, I was the Mike Golf, and I was correcting the motherfucking chief because I think it was some kind of a mission with special instructions of using the fucking the gunner's quadrant. That's how fucking in depth these fucking things get in, you know. But why am I dreaming of this shit, you know? And I was tearing into a new asshole into that chief, and I think it had to do with tearing a new ass into him in front of the section, and I called myself out on it instead of pulling him to the side and tearing him a new ass.
Yeah,
you know, over by the motherfucking Humvee. So that was me wrong. I know that's wrong. It's two boys fucking. So, but anyways, yeah, man, it's just been dreams like that there, or of like being back overseas on missions that I never was on, you know, or it's just really fucking weird to me.
I've had like I said, not recently, but I've had those dreams where I'm like still back in the military. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Dreaming I'm back in the army. But recently, man, it's weird because I feel like I'm lucid dreaming. If that makes sense. Like I've actually tried to, like I was like, okay, you can do this at night anyway before I go. And it's like I know I'm dreaming. It's like I see myself in a dream, but I'm watching myself from the dream, and I'm like can kind of control what I'm doing and what I'm saying, if that makes sense.
Oh, it does.
I know this sounds weird as shit, but it's like an out of body experience in my dream. That's what it's like.
Dude, you know, it's a trip. It's funny you say that. It's almost like you wonder, dude, what about this?
Multiverse of madness.
Dude, I'm just thinking about, could it be when we're dreaming about shit like that, we're having a moment of deja vu in reality? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's like that, but I think it's like the multiverse of madness said. Listen, man, I do think that they put shit out there for us anyway in movies and shit. Like they've always done that, in i.e. The Simpsons. You know what I'm saying? But I seriously think that yes, man, once we have these like dreams and we can remember them about ourselves, this is happening in another universe, in another dimension. Like we're seeing this. We're seeing ourselves in this other dimension. Because you got to think about it. Like you said, you had deja vu. Like, damn, man, I was just doing this shit. This shit sounds, no, your other self was doing that. And you've seen your other self do that.
Dude, God damn, this makes me wish I had Monica on here.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn, bro. It's just a trip because there's got to be some truth to our dreams, some kind of fucking real reality, you know? And speaking of that multiverse of madness bullshit, I was trying to watch, I've been on this binge with the old lady. We've been watching the Marvel movies again, and we're doing it in chronological order in the timeline. So we're skipping the fucking little things in between. We're just hitting the movies.
The Disney specials.
Yeah, we ain't doing all that shit. So but yeah, dude, it's a fucking trip, man. I was trying to watch, and it started off because I wanted to watch that Doctor Strange shit with the multiverse bullshit, right? And as I started watching it, it just looked exactly like I felt like I was watching Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of, like a fucking Rick and Morty fucking episode. And I told my old lady about it, and she's like, "You're watching that?" So anyways, she's like, she wanted to start rewatching it all over again. Now we're up to Guardian of the Galaxy's Part 2. So
Two is okay. I think a lot of people, have you seen Thor yet? I think we talked about it. Yeah,
I know you put that shit on the Facebook about people are going to be butthurt or some shit about that. Yeah, can you elaborate a little bit more on that if you don't mind? Because I still don't understand where I haven't seen where the only butthurt I've seen so far, and I don't even think it has to do with what you were talking about, but it's about Natalie Portman having like a stage 4 cancer, and
she had it in the books. Like so in the books, Jane actually had cancer.
But here's the thing: like people are being triggered off of this, saying, you know, you should put a trigger warning on there because there's people that have survived or people that have lost loved ones due to cancer and stuff like that. I'm like,
no,
are you fucking kidding me?
Too soft.
Yeah, just the TT. What were you talking about though?
All the notions with the homosexuality. Like Valkyrie was talking about her girlfriend, and then Cord at the end, you know, he held that dude's hand and shit, and literally. Keep in mind, this is at the end of the movie. So that's happening. And then once again, one of these Mr. Red, White, and Blue America motherfuckers, right? Yeah, I'm a conservative. Yeah, alpha male. He's seen this shit and dude was like, oh my God. And I'm like, dude, Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck cares? Like, honestly, who the fuck cares?
I tell you, not that I give
The fucking movie.
much attention to shit, but what bothers me is that they have to always now have some kind of fucking gay person in there.
Some representation, right?
Yeah, like all the time.
Yeah.
Like
how dare you have a representation for people?
It's not a representation. It's like, how is this adding to the movie? I'll give you an example. I was watching Westworld. All right. Mm-hmm. And Westworld, I love that show. That's one of my binge-worthy shows on HBO Max. If you guys get a chance to watch Westworld, it's a fucking mind trip. It's a mind fuck. But anyways, yes, we understand there's homosexuals out there. We know there's gay folks out there. But I mean, is it necessary to fucking put it in every fucking scene, like in every goddamn movie?
Or at least once movie.
Why?
I mean, yeah, man, is it necessary for straight people to be in all movies and shit, and straight people to be seen in public and only being able to express who they are? Like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck the straight people. Why do we always got to see straight people on the screen kissing and having relationships?
That's the norm.
Who says that is not? Who said that that's not normal?
Biology.
Biology says a man loving a man and a woman loving a woman is not normal.
I mean, procreation wise, yeah. Science.
Science doesn't say that man shouldn't love a man and a woman should
love a woman. I'm all about love who you want to love, but let's be realistic here. The whole purpose of mating and being with someone is to procreate. That's the whole reason for it, to procreate. I mean, we evolve.
Oh man, we should have had somebody on here. Huh? But we should really have somebody on here. But check this out. So you say that's the whole reason for mating and all this shit out in the third, right? So now you're going to disenfranchise the millions of men and women that naturally can't have children.
No, I mean, that's just sucks if they can't.
So then,
but when it sucks that you can't have a child, but there's other ways that people have attempted through science, in vitro fertilization, for example. Now, if you show me a man that can have a woman, have a child, okay, then you got something going there,
bro. Listen, I listen that I don't really get in. Like, I don't believe in all that. I know where you're going with that, but listen, man, woman, if you decide to be transgender, I got that.
Do you, boo boo?
Yeah, do you? But a man cannot have a child.
You're right now disenfranchising all those men or those trans, whatever the fuck, the alphabets. You're disenfranchising them. You're taking away their truth.
I'm not. I'm acknowledging the truth. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of impossible. It's possible for you to think who you want to be and be who you want to be.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
And if you need representation for that on the screen, then do that. I don't care.
Is it necessary?
Is it necessary for straight people to always be on there?
That's just
necessary for 90% of movies to be white co-star, white star.
Well, who's the one making the movie?
Is it not for a target audience?
So here's the thing.
You got to think about it. Like, Tim Burton was even like, nah, man, I'm not putting black people in my shit. And then as a lead, and then everybody started getting mad when Jordan Peele was like, well, fuck it, I'm not putting fucking white people in my shit.
And I have no issue with that. I think Jordan Peele's movies are fucking badass.
Which I'm going to go see Thursday.
Yo, that new one's looking fucking hot, isn't it?
Yeah. So one of the dudes I follow on TikTok, Straw Hat Goofy, he was talking about it. He said, yo, it's a good movie. He's like, don't let it fool you. And it's crazy, right? There's only like 3 tickets have been bought last time I checked.
Wow.
For the movie at 4:00. And I'm like, shit, Jordan Peele don't fucking miss. Fucking Get Out, good. Mm-hmm. Nope. It was what was the other one?
It's Get Out. It's the other one. What was the other one? The one where the body doubles and shit.
Yeah. What the fuck was the name of that one?
God damn it. And I remember because it had the beat to I got 5 on.
Yeah. That was a good fucking movie, man.
It was.
That was even better than Get Out.
Get Out was cool, but this next one looks pretty fun, and they're psychological thrillers. That's the way I look at them. They're fucking badass, and you don't hear me bitching about there's no Hispanic representation. There
really isn't.
Give a fuck. Us. That's what it was. But here's the thing.
And he did Candyman too.
I wasn't a fan of the original Candyman, so
I was scared.
Candyman was stupid.
Man, tell me why my daughter was laughing at me, man. This little helper was like, I heard you was scared of the boogeyman. I said, who told you that shit? God damn it. Supposed to go to the grave.
Bro.
Start laughing and shit.
You want to know how retarded I am? And I don't know if I shared this on the last podcast I did, but I woke up really hungry one morning, right? So I got up. My old lady had already gone to work. Kids were asleep. So I put my coffee pot, start getting my coffee going. And I'm like really hungry. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make me some fucking ghetto-fied fucking quesadillas. You might be asking yourself, what the hell is that, Danny? Well, I'll tell you. You get some cheese, the Kraft cheese.
Oh, God.
All right. And you get those on the side. You get your tortilla, you heat it up. And then you heat up the other side, then you heat up the other side, then you heat up the other side, and then you slap on the motherfucking tortilla on it, wrap it up, and put it on the side. And I did that to about 5 or 6 of them. All right.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. I was hungry as fuck when I woke up. So I'm like, okay, the cheese isn't melted as much as I wanted it to melt.
The cancer.
So I pop open the motherfucking microwave. I pull out the little dish cover that we have in there. Then I close the motherfucking on the microwave oven, and I put it on for 30 seconds. I figure that's about enough time for the cheese to melt, 30 to 45 seconds. And I'm spinning, and I'm looking at it, and it's turning around. I'm like, man, I'm fucking hungry. So I reach over and I pick up one of the quesadillas and I start eating it. And I'm still looking at the fucking microwave turning, and I realized, why do I have this tortilla in my hand and the microwave is spinning? I look to my right. I never put the motherfucking tortillas in there.
Goddamn, guy, you were so fucking hungry.
Dog, I'm looking at an empty motherfucking microwave spinning while eating the tortilla I'm trying to heat up.
Was you hungry or was you high?
I was fucking...
Motherfucker was so damn hungry he forgot to warm shit up. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, I was so fucking hungry that my future self was already
You know
what I'm saying?
I was already plotting on this shit.
I went back to the future on that bitch, bro.
God damn it, man. I bet your doppelganger in the other universe was like, look at this dumbass right here.
Stupid motherfucker. He's warming up the air.
Hell yeah. Somebody come look at this. Come look at this shit.
I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, man.
I'm a fucking idiot. I felt like a straight fucking idiot.
Oh,
man.
my God.
Dude, I mean, and if that's not something telling you there's something wrong with my motherfucking brain, TBI done fucking affected me.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know what else. Speaking about TBI, bro, let's talk about the VA. I was just mentioning to you a minute ago that according to sources, the VA should be given a COLA fucking adjustment. That's cost of living adjustment for those that don't know, COLA of 10%. So I think that's awesome and all.
I know it's awesome.
But what happened with this? We thought it was going to be awesome when they gave us this small little bump up, but all of a sudden the prices to everything went up. Yeah. So
thanks, Biden.
Yeah, thank you, Biden. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
You know why I blame Obama? Because he gave Biden a chance. This is Obama's fault.
I tell you, like somebody said on fucking Instagram, Biden, you know why we don't fucking just worship Biden? Because he was never our real choice. Just like Hillary was never our real choice. It was a necessary of two. Oh, I bet you wish Trump was in office now. Oh, yes. Oh. Well, you know what? If somebody had a tape of a fucking prostitute pissing on me, I'm pretty sure I would do what the fuck they tell me to do too.
Man.
But knowing me and knowing that there's certain tapes out there, I don't give a fuck anyway. I'm like, yo.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if they have a picture of me. Whatever I do in the privacy of my own home.
Yeah,
y'all want to watch it? Go ahead.
I did that shit. Man, I remember this chick was like, hey, you want to fuck? And I was like, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, by the way, I have a husband. Okay. So, but he was recording that shit. I'm like, okay, fucking, I don't care. Then, like, we got done fucking. We're laying in the bed and shit. And, like, we started fucking again. I'm like, yo, you want to get on this and record this shit? I was like, that's where I'd get it. Like, zero fucks given.
Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, whatever a motherfucker's kink is, so the fuck what? I mean,
exactly. Who the fuck cares?
Oh, it's the president of the United States. So the fuck what? What? He can't be human?
Yeah, everybody's afraid of being talked about and this, that, and the third.
Dude, what is up with that? What is fucking up with that? Everybody being so fucking paranoid. It's trip. Like, I remember being a kid between like 12 and 17, 18, I would never admit, hell yeah, I jerk off. I wouldn't admit to that. I wouldn't like, no, I don't do that. I don't do that at all.
Trust me,
Man,
man.
I am a 44-year-old man right now. And I will tell you that between the ages of fucking 12 and 17, I was beating my dick like it owed me money, Chief.
Out. Oh.
Bro, I'm talking about 3-4 times where you just get a feeling. So shit. And motherfuckers out there saying, ladies, if there's any ladies out there, if your man's telling you that he doesn't fucking jerk that girk, he lying.
Yeah.
He is lying.
Motherfucking flicking the bean too.
Oh, fuck yeah. And that's the thing I don't understand. Like, why women get pissed off if a guy beats his fucking meat? Why? Oh, well, it's not fair. I want to get mine. Well, guess what? You have magical fingers and go play DJ.
You better go use that motherfucking rose that you got in that motherfucking drawer. What the fuck wrong with you?
Don't act like you ain't got some bobs.
Like at least four different ones. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But
I enjoy watching that shit. Go ahead and beat that fucking monkey up.
Flick that. Mm-hmm. So we're not gonna say beat the monkey because that's kind of like you watching a dude beat off. I mean,
spanking the monkey, huh? Yeah, I was talking about that fat monkey that they be having.
Yeah. We're just gonna go.
Well, there goes my YouTube.
Yeah. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh no, you know what's a trip? It's like I even had to put it on the fucking on the Facebook. Like the Facebook on the YouTubes have gone down dramatically. And I get it. We talk about shit that not everybody is happy with. You know what I mean? And I know that a lot of it happened when that one bitch started saying I was clout chasing. And then a lot of it has to do with a lot of the opinions that I have expressed on certain views of the Gunline. And am I ever going to change those views? Probably not. And for those motherfuckers that still stuck with me, y'all are the hero. Y'all are the fucking champs. Because I get it. I'm not for everybody. Sometimes I'll say controversial shit. So whatever. Yeah. But anyways,
we got about like 10 weeks.
What about 10 weeks?
It's motherfucking Sunday night football, baby. Goddamn, America's team against the Bucks.
Oh, is that who y'all gonna lose to?
Yeah, first game. Like
you already know. You already accepted it. Yeah, we lost.
Yeah. Like last year.
Dude, I'm glad that football's coming back. Maybe I might get into it a little bit more this year. I might even start watching fucking college football, bro.
Bro, this is the most boring time of the fucking year. July is the boringest fucking month of the year. There's nothing on. Sorry ass baseball is on.
Can you explain to me though why the fuck this summer has been closer to hell?
I don't know, man.
Any summer I can remember.
Well, I don't know. I know it's just fucking painful. Like, I am not looking forward to paying this goddamn electric bill. I'm not looking forward to paying this shit. I said, man, this bitch is about to be $500, man. Whew. No, I don't think it's gonna be that high. I think it's gonna be about $290.
Still, it's pretty fucking high.
That's high as shit.
The funny thing is, these cunts try to tell us, hey, can you please put your fucking electricity higher? No, I'm not gonna put it higher, to 85 degrees because you pieces of shit still keep giving yourselves raises.
Yeah, y'all should have fixed the goddamn grid. Y'all knew this shit was fucked up after goddamn the blizzard. Fucked everybody shit up. Yo, shout out to my friend, man. Like he was a lifesaver, man. Because like I had to go to his house for like 2-3 days, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like I had no power, no water, and it's crazy because like he had power and water on his side of town.
That's right.
And like, man, like I even went out and like, man, I gotta at least get us some beer. Try to go get some beer. Fucking the only thing was shitty ass Bud Light. And I'm like, God damn it, man, this shit is so fucking ass.
Dude, my brother, he invited everybody over to his house because that motherfucker don't live on it. He has solar panels installed. So while everybody was fucking struggling, and he's like, remember how you motherfuckers were telling me not to do it? Well, guess what, motherfuckers? I got my motherfucking shit here.
I'd have been flicking lights on. You see that bitch? Lights.
Motherfucker just turning the lights on, leaving them on and shit.
And mad as shit. Nah, man. As soon as Man, man, I could have. That's crazy. Speaking of houses, so I had opportunity. Well, I'll talk with you about that offline.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we'll talk about that offline.
All
I'm
right,
getting the
dude.
feeling that I got to talk about that offline.
Word. No doubt, no doubt. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been struggling here now. I had a fucking migraine the past fucking 4 days, man. It was fucking horrible.
Mm.
I thought I was gonna have a fucking cruise moment because I
Oof.
had my brain fucking just feeling like, oh shit. I was driving. I'm like, please don't let me die right now. This
On
will
this fucking
fucking
road.
suck. Yeah. I was on my way back from out in your area, in your neck of the woods, come back down this way. And
Did you use caffeine?
oh, fuck show. Fuck show. Bro, I drink coffee. I think my body has now gone from alcohol being into it to now just caffeine being into it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, shout out. Today is my 4th year anniversary, bro. Today is my 4th year anniversary of being sober.
That's what the fuck I'm
Oh
talking
no, you
about.
know what? I'm lying. It's not August. It's not August.
Oh.
So it's close to 1 month out. 1 month out.
Whoa, hold up. August what? Okay.
August 19th.
Bro, hey, August 18th is one of the worst days of my life.
Word. Damn. I'm guessing it's either I said I do.
Yeah. No, I was just bullshitting, but yeah, that's when it was. Is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Boy,
Yeah,
I'm like that. What you were talking about back to the VA, man. That's gonna be some good fucking eating, man.
I hope so. Because, but let me ask you a question, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I don't really get into politics much, but why is Trump still in people's motherfucking mouths? And why is he living rent free in people's heads, like fucking Joe from the morning show, on MSNBC? He lives in fucking their head. Joe and Mika, like on Morning Joe. And
yeah, I don't watch MSNBC.
But there's just CNN. You name it. He's still in there. This motherfucker's been out of office for 2 years.
It's the same with Fox, even with Trump. When it was always Obama this, Obama that, Obama this, Obama that. It's the same thing, man. Like I'm looking forward to Thursday. What the fuck? Why the fuck is there a timer?
Yeah, they done fucked me up now because now they're charging me for more than 40 minutes. So it's gonna be a 2-parter.
Oh man. So fucking I think it's like that. Like personally Thursday, and I kind of fucked up because I like I said, I'm gonna go see Nope. But the impeachment shit comes on Thursday around that time. By the time I should be getting out. Not the impeachment.
Oh, January 6th?
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't paid attention to none of that shit.
Man, that shit is good, man. Listen, you can't say it's fake because you have I think the person that's the most damaging that's testified so far is Pat Cipollone. For y'all that don't know who Pat Cipollone is, he was one of the lawyers that defended Trump in the impeachment trial. And he also, after that, worked in the White House as the White House chief counsel. So he had insight to shit, and he actually testified. And now there are 2 more people there was the deputy national security guy. He's testifying, and the deputy press secretary is testifying Tuesday. So these you can't say these are people that are just like, oh, well, these people don't mean nothing, blah, blah, blah. No, man, they mean something. Like these are people, especially Pat Cipollone. Like he was his, White House counselor to tell him, hey, listen, this is legal. This ain't legal. This is legal. Like he knows what the fuck happened. So you can't say that like it's all bullshit.
No, I feel you. I mean, I just honestly don't give a shit because I think that they're doing way too much too soon on this January 6th. To me, it was just a riot that got out of hand. I don't see it as treacherous, or I don't see it as anybody was going to get killed.
Yeah, they were, man. They literally the Oath Keepers had weapons stockpiled out. Like Trump even said, listen, I know they have weapons, let them in. They're my people, they're not going to hurt me. So yeah, they went there fully expecting to do something to people.
I don't know, man.
And it's sad.
That's a lot of hypothetical.
Sad. It's not hypothetical. People are testifying to this. People that were around Trump. Yeah, the woman that heard him say that, take away the magnetometers. They're not here to hurt me. And then on top of that, they corroborated that with police traffic when they were saying, hey, listen, we have guys up here with goddamn weapons in trees and shit. And they're like, no, we can't let these people in.
Right. I mean, well, I'll tell you what, back in the 1700s, we were under the British thumb, and there were some people that didn't like the way that certain things were working, and they were considered traitors. And now all of a sudden we look at them as heroes. So
We who?
I don't know.
How am I gonna look at somebody as a hero because they were pissed off because they were oppressed by the British government? Meanwhile, they were still oppressing people in this fucking country.
Are you free now? Were you a slave?
What the hell does it have to do with the price of tea in China?
I'm just saying, certain people were looked upon as traitors at one time, but now they're looked at as heroes.
To whom? Once again, they were pissed off because they felt like they were oppressed.
So where do you live at now?
Meanwhile, they were oppressing people.
Right.
So how the fuck does that make sense? How can I look at you as a hero?
Where
you were bitching about your freedom, but yet still you didn't want to give other people freedom.
No, that was
no. Because you talk about we look at them, and we're gonna look at them one way in history. Then we need to look at them the whole way.
Okay. So, I mean, that was the way of thinking back then. People were ignorant. I give you that. They were ignorant as fuck. But we now live in a beautiful country, a free country.
A beautiful free country. Meanwhile, we have what's that? Supreme Court justice talking about, listen, we need to go ahead and revisit this gay marriage thing. How's that living in a free country?
Well,
because we know that the southern states are going to outlaw
my country here, right? I love my country. I didn't say loving my government. My government can suck a fat dick.
It's not a free country.
It's not.
You're taking away. We're going to be taking away people's rights. And
they've already been doing that little by little, though.
This is one thing I'm gonna say, and believe me, they're coming after the gay people's marriage. They're gonna come after interracial marriage next. Loving versus Virginia will be fucking next. As soon as they overturn
our guns, that's exactly what it sounded like.
Okay, people didn't think they would get away with abortion, right? But they actually did that. They've made it so where they threw it back to the states. Right now, they're throwing back to the states if people can get married. Why should the states tell me, you, or anybody else that I cannot get married to the person I love?
Again, that I agree with you on that. I think it's stupid. Love who you want to love. I don't give a fuck. As far as the abortion thing goes, I just think it's murder. Honestly, let's call it what it is. It's murder.
But you see what happened with the 10-year-old, right?
Again, so are there circumstances that it should be authorized? Yes. But when it's used as birth control is where I have a problem with it.
I can agree with that.
So, but I guess, I mean, shit, if you want to get laid, go to an abortion clinic. At least, the bitch puts out, and if she gets knocked up, she's going to get rid of it.
No, see, that 10-year-old was assaulted.
Yeah, that's different. That's a whole different thing. When it comes down to molestations, rapes, fucking deformities, or,
atopic pregnancies.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I get that 100%, bro. That I get. Okay.
Yeah, like you said,
however,
if you're using it just for like contraception, I don't agree.
But here's
with
the thing, Hunt.
But
what are the statistics on how often those are, or what is the percentages of that?
So are you saying that there's a higher percentage of people just being like, "Well, I'm going to go get this abortion"?
Yes, of course.
Now
there's a higher percentage of motherfuckers finding out, fuck, I got knocked up. I got to go get rid of this shit. Yes.
And then on top of that, they're talking about doing away with contraceptives too. So now there's not going to be any plan B for bitches to get this shit.
See, now that's stupid. That's stupid. Plan B, it's there for a reason. It's for those fucking moments when you fucked up. Because the way I see it, when two consenting adults have sex, they should know what the consequences are of nutting inside of them.
But that's still murder because life begins at conception. So that's still murder.
To me, when there's life is when there's a heartbeat.
That's I agree with you. But once again, I don't know.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope.
I just know that I have no right to tell people.
Sure you do. Yes, you fucking do. Because you're a fucking American. You got the right to say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Well, yeah. Well, I have no right to force my opinion, my beliefs on anybody. I'll put that.
Bullshit. Yes, you do.
I have no right
because
to force my opinions on anybody.
bro, you do have that right. You know why? Because Americans are forcing their opinions on us all the fucking time. And if we don't agree with them, we're fucking bigots. If we don't agree with them, we're fucking wrong. If we don't agree with them,
I'll tell them too. Like, I'll tell them the same thing. Like, you have no right to force your opinion on me.
but they do it all the time, and the government's doing it to you already.
And who are they?
I'll start off easy. I'll start off with the fucking trannies. I'll start off with them. You know why? Because apparently, if you don't want to date a post-op transsexual person, you're a homophobic. You're transphobic.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, that makes perfect sense. Not, but
it doesn't make
once
sense.
Again,
How
once
does that
again,
make sense?
once again, you can't force nobody. That's you are trying to force somebody to do something they don't want to do. Like, you can't do that. And that doesn't make them a bigot, a homophobic, a transphobic. Like, if you tell me that you were born a certain way and then you had to change, and I'm like, cut sling load.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you the best in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do you? I'm
But
not
you're going to be
homophobic.
called
I'm not
transphobic
bigot.
for that.
Okay, I can be called that, but that doesn't mean I am. I could be called, hey, you black as the ace of spades, man.
So again,
You black as the ace of spades, Lopez.
I wish.
Now, are you black?
Down I am.
Are you black? Are you black?
Oh
I
shit!
just called you black.
We got a minute. We got a minute. This topic is just heating up. We'll come back in a few minutes to continue this conversation. Oh
Word.
man, it's gonna get good. I'll see you in a minute, brother.
Word.
Oh yeah, Gunline. It's starting to get heated up in here. Hence why I love having my co-host here. I hope you guys are enjoying it with me too. We're just gonna bring him on here in 2 seconds as he's coming up. What are your thoughts on this shit? To me, I feel personally that if I have a differing opinion to what society is putting out there, then I'm supposed to be wrong. They tell me not to force my beliefs on people. However, it's okay for them to force their beliefs onto me and put that shit down my motherfucking face every goddamn time they get a chance. But if I say something against it, I'm a bigot. So where do y'all stand on that? I'd like to hear what your thoughts are, because this is one of those issues that I will forever and a day fucking die on that hill all the time for. You know, for somebody to tell me that my views are wrong and their views are right, okay, that's cool. That's your opinion, you know. But if they start telling me that I can't, then that's a problem. And that's the one issue that I always take on, because I don't think it's cool that if I fucking express an opinion and it's against what your belief is, that I'm wrong. So anyway,
that's stupid that people try to force you to believe that too. That logic is stupid. When people try to force you to believe, like you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is stupid. You are entitled to your beliefs, plain and simple, right? And that's all it is. Like, go ahead, do your thing, make your beliefs. Just like, right, how there's this narrative that the LGBT community they're forcing this down our throat. They're forcing this down our throat. Have y'all stopped back to think? You're forcing straightness on, like, they might feel that same way about us straight people. Because under the guise, because everybody says this is normal. This is normal. This is normal. It's status quo. It's part of the thing. Okay. Once again, now I'm going to circle back around like Jen Psaki. We keep talking about this is normal. This is what it's always been, this, that, and the third. There's other things that there's things that were in place and we had to change them. And then now, since we changed them, that shit has become normalized. Once again, okay, do you have your representation? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got it. I was talking with our friend that you're gonna have on there. If you want to, he sent that picture, and I was like, if that dude wanted to go to that parade and dress whatever, that's cool. The minute he did that shit with that fake penis, I was like, that is wrong. Especially with them children, I was like, that's fucking wrong. That dude should have been arrested. That's child endangerment, and he damn near should have been put on the goddamn register list, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Other than that, if he'd have just dressed like in any colors he wanted to dress, okay, do that shit. But the moment that he did that shit, that's child endangerment. He needs to go on the registry act. He or she, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't see the thing you're talking about, but
oh man, it's like a huge purple penis.
Let's talk about normalization. Um, the company I work for, are normalizing this whole pronoun bullshit, and that's getting on my fucking nerves. Because I started seeing it like on emails. On emails, they put their like you'll have a signature, like that mine will say Danny A. Lopez, supervisor, or whatever. And then it'll say under certain people's, it'll say pronouns: he, him, them, they, she, her. I'm like,
what the
does
fuck is a
anybody
them
really
they?
need that to know that?
What the fuck is a them they?
Exactly.
Like, no, I'm serious. Like, what the
I'm
fuck
dead
is a
serious
them
too.
they?
Them, they is what they want to be referred to as. And I had a discussion with my daughter about this. Them, they is a fucking, that's plural. That's more than one. So I don't buy into that
I
shit.
don't understand that in the non-binary stuff neither. I don't understand none of this shit.
But
I don't.
But this is the shit that I'm telling you. They're normalizing it and if you talk about it in a way that is not elevating it how they want, you're a bigot.
I had a thing like that with this dude on fucking TikTok. He was like, okay, what's your pronouns? I was like, what? I was like, all right, man, y'all have a nice day.
Dude.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this isn't second grade. You are a person. Like, unless you decide that you want to, transgender or transition, I'm gonna call you what I see you.
Let me ask you. There was, I want to say, a teacher who was trying to normalize pronouns for themselves to their elementary school class. And the problem was it was a full grown man that had a beard, beard going and everything, long hair, like a woman, and wanted to be called a woman or something along those lines. Okay. That's like seeing the color green and telling me that it's black, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, it's just
where's it going to stop?
I don't think it belongs in. It's weird. I don't think that. I don't know, man. I don't think that.
You want to be on the right side of history. I get it, Hunt. You want to be on the right side of history on this, but don't let it go against your fucking values, bro.
No. I'm saying like there's just certain things that you shouldn't teach kids. There's like, I don't think that it should be just like, I don't think sex ed and that type of stuff should be taught to kids in elementary. I don't think it should. I don't even think like maybe, they did teach sex ed in high school.
I think we got it in junior high in biology.
I remember going through I remember in high school going through that shit. So I see no problem with it then.
Right.
And then if you wanted to be like, hey, listen, this is what people are naturally born as. And then, if you go into that and you want to go to the biology and whatever the people's brains and how then I got that. That's a different story.
How fucked up is it that they're trying to take away mother as a word?
So what is it supposed to be?
Birthing person.
So a mother. Because a mother's a person.
No,
it's a person, right?
It's a birthing person.
Is a mother a person?
Well, it's not if they don't identify as a female, because it's a birthing person.
I blame conservatives.
Bro, you're blaming conservatives for this? They're not the ones coming up with the stupidity of
I blame them because
I
blame them because of cancel culture. They were the first ones to really start initiating cancel culture.
Please explain. I'll play your game.
All right. Cancel culture started when Colin Kaepernick knelt instead of standing. And since he knelt instead of standing and they were counseling him, it was a cancel culture. Oh, how dare him? That's disrespect. This, that, and the third. That's when everybody was like, okay, well, now we're finna go ahead and try to challenge every fucking thing else that we don't like. Think about it. Go back in time. Pre Colin Kaepernick kneeling.
You're telling me that led to
pronouns? going on now. It was
Really?
been a
It
slippery
started
slope.
there.
It started with the conservatives.
Wow. Okay. Sure. Hey, gunliners, y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all agree with him? I don't.
When has anything something similar to cancel culture happened prior to Colin Kaepernick?
We probably didn't call it cancel culture. If anything, I would blame social media.
Yeah, social media got to go too.
That I think is the biggest disease that we have is
bro. It is, man, and I think a lot of people try to live up to this bullshit that they see on social media, and all the while they're on social media. They're doing 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, or whatever on social media, taking pictures or whatever, and then after they put their camera down, they're crying. They're crying inside. Their life is just a fucking shit show. It's not what they're pretending it to be, and I think that's really hurting a lot of young women and young men.
Yep.
Because they think they have to live up to these certain standards that people are fucking posting and shit, and they think that's real life, and it's not.
Why is it that women have the biggest issue
with that?
Why is it that women have the biggest issue with fucking with like likenesses? And while he goes away, I'm gonna set up a little bit of a tickety talk that my old
because
lady
everybody wants to keep up with the Kardashians, and everybody has to do this, and if you have to drink this tea, and you have to wear this faja, and you have to do this, otherwise you're not going to be accepted. It's a bullshit.
When are we going to become the society that elevates knowledge, exceptionalism in the arts, in education, instead of fucking stupidity?
And which art would be the best one?
Whichever art. There is no best art.
Yeah,
it's whatever art, whatever you find to be artistic.
There's a best one.
Okay. What is, in your opinion, what is the best one?
Geometry.
Okay. Beautiful. So let me show you something that was sent to me.
That shit was smooth over your fucking head.
It did. That shit went. That shit. I think that's on one of those different levels. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different level that people aren't really ready for right now.
Yeah, they ain't ready for that. But let me share something with you, all right? And let me know if you can hear it. And I want to know the people out there listening. I want y'all to give me your opinions on this as well. So I'm gonna share my screen with audio, and it's gonna be here. Let me know when you can see it, brother.
I see it.
All right. Let me know if you can hear it.
Did you hear? Some members of the Texas Board of Education want slavery to be taught as involuntary relocation. I couldn't love this more. Not because it's a good idea, it's horrible, but it is conservatives pissing off liberals using liberal tactics. For years, liberals have been lecturing everyone, correcting and changing speech in the name of being politically correct. California won't even call gang members anymore. Now they're groups of organized people. Well, conservatives want in on the fun, and the floodgates are open, so I say we keep going. Starving kids are now aspiring supermodels. Missing kids are hide-and-seek world champions, and victims of sexual assault are now surprise sex recipients. We are obviously fucked as a society, so we might as well have some fun as we crash and burn. Did you hear? Some members of
kind of liked it when he went off the rails at the last part.
But the point is there. The point is made. Like, we are fucking going stupid with all these labels.
Yeah. But they've actually for years they've been wanting to do that, not call it slavery.
Right. Indentured servitude. Yeah. Look, we all know that that's a stain on our country. It's always going to be there. And it's good to be there as a reminder of how fucked up, our country was in the beginning. But in this great experiment called America, you're able to succeed as long as,
you're able to succeed. Like, I mean, you got to think about it, man. We're still hunting down Nazis and trying them for war crimes. Like, there's a 101-year-old Nazi that just got tried. There was a 94-year-old woman that was part of the Nazis. She was in one of the camps, and she got tried for genocide. But
Probably in Argentina.
Carolyn Bryant is still roaming around North Carolina free.
Bro.
And there was an unserved warrant that was found for her arrest.
For who?
Carolyn Bryant.
Who's that?
She's the lady that got Emmett Till killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
I feel you.
There's a warrant in a basement hidden in the courthouse, Mississippi. Years and years old for her arrest. But come to find out, her somebody she's related to was actually a governor of Mississippi. So yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Of course. I mean, again, that's just a sign of the times. That was back then, you know what I mean? And that's how things were. And luckily, shit's changing. So it's not happening as fast as we would like it, but it is. I mean,
potato.
Yeah. I could sit here and feel I'm being oppressed as a Latino, but I don't feel oppressed.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you do.
No, I'm not saying, and I shouldn't. But yet there's others out there that believe that I should feel that way. And if I don't, then I'm just a white fucking supremacist.
Speaking of that, my favorite person in the world, this fucking, God, I can't stand this motherfucker. Oh, Lance Toshi.
Oh, hey, colonizer.
Yes, I think he finally got in some shit. So apparently, like him and this black woman, where they did a little mutual TikTok, and she was like, if you are, mixed.
Of course it froze. God damn it. So while his shit starts picking back up, let me know what your thoughts are. Am I a sellout? Because there you go, you're back. We lost you. So something about Lance and some black lady.
Yeah, so like she did this thing. She was like, if you're mixed and you pass as white, present as white, he was like, you're white. And it's like, excuse me, what? No. And like it's just like it was a snowball effect. Like I got something that I made where he was talking about, I love pissing off my own people. And it's like, dude, you're supposed to be this huge social warrior, social justice person, and you just admitted that you love pissing off Native American people. Like, you are a piece of shit, my guy.
They're the problem.
That dude
Rather than unite, they're dividing.
That dude is a fucking huge problem, man. He's a fucking con artist. Like, from the jump, I was like, dude, something about you's not right. Like, you
fucking knew.
You fucking knew. Oh my God, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Dude, speaking of which, I can't wait till next July 4th, bro. Next July 4th, taking a family out to fucking South Dakota.
With the camper? Oh man, this is gonna be fucking awesome.
Yes, sir. Taking them out there to go see Mount Rushmore and to go see Crazy Horse, the memorials.
Mm-hmm.
So,
dude, that shit's gonna be fucking dope.
Yeah, it is. We already got a place out there. Our camp spot is gonna be in Custer, South Dakota. Our mutual friend Kowalczyk, that's where he used to go as a kid. His grandpa lived out there, and they used to go out there. And so he's the one that's really gotten me into this whole fucking like outdoor shit, and honestly,
man,
I look at it as an investment rather than a liability.
You talking about the camper?
Yeah.
Man, that shit is an investment, man. You know how many memories are going to be formed there?
Exactly.
Now, your girls and your son, they're going to take that and do that with their kids, should they have them. And it's going to be a tradition that's passed on. They're going to be like, nah, man, we used to do this with dad and with grandpa and whatnot.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, I got tired of making plans that may never come to fruition, because just like that, we can be gone. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I started realizing this during Memorial Weekend. When I was thinking about, cruise, when I was thinking about January 5th over there in Iraq, 2006, mm-hmm. where the life was just taken like that, and they were so close to going home. So it was one of those of like, instead of just talking about making memories, because the one thing, we can make everything back. The money that I spent on the trailer, yep. I can make that back
easily,
but the time that I spend with my children, I can't take that back. I can't make it back. Their age, they can never go back in age. I can't make that back. But what I can make are memories that they will never forget. So yeah, I might have to work extra time to pay off these fucking these debts, but to me, it's an investment, you know. And
It's
I was
investment.
stressing it, bro. Like I was stressing the fuck out, like how much and all this shit and another debt and this. But at the end of the day, if seeing their eyes, you know, go big from seeing like a nice sunset or a beautiful fucking morning, that's gonna be worth every penny, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Low key, I wouldn't mind having like an RV and just like living it up in an RV park, man. Like,
My
I'm,
friend,
like I think that would be dope. Just to be like, okay, I can live in an RV park. Like,
you need to look into that. You really should. Right now, if I was in your position, in your shoes, exact shoes, I would sell all my shit, sell it, car, everything, sell that shit. And then I would fucking get a loan to get a fucking RV, get a fucking RV, a fucking motorhome, and I would just be a full-time RVer. You have nothing holding you back.
I
Nothing.
know. And then I got my high speed shit that I use anyway for TV, my Surge TV.
Dude,
So
yes.
I'm good to go.
And you can go, you don't got to pay property tax anymore. You ain't got to pay no fucking, all you got to do is just drive wherever all you got to worry about is your food and your gas, bro, and your monthly payment on your RV.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I think I would just stay at a fucking park for a hot minute,
Yeah.
for you know,
And you
maybe
can.
1, 2, 3, 4 months or whatever. And
Well, you don't want to do that because then there's laws that after so much time you got to be a resident or some shit like that.
oh, okay.
So, but you move from one RV park to another RV park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Man, I'm telling you, man, especially if I didn't have these damn kids, man, I'll probably be in Costa Rica some fucking where.
bro.
If I didn't have kids,
Mhm.
I'm thankful I have them, but I definitely think that I would not be living in. I would probably be living Belize. I heard it's nice and cheap.
Beautiful.
I would fuck it. I would be in Belize, man. I could literally live as a king in Belize.
You can go to Guatemala and go live. If you guys aren't watching the fucking YouTube, you just missed the greatest fucking glare of all time. Well, Costa Rica, you can go live in Costa Rica, dog, off of your VA. Buy land out there. And just expatriate. Just become an expat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I didn't have kids, I would be in probably Belize or Costa Rica, man.
Mm-hmm.
And just like I said, I could live off of that shit and live damn good, comfortably off of that shit.
On the beach.
Yes, and just
watching all the tourists come.
Yep.
And you give them that fucking mandingo.
I know,
you know what I'm saying?
That Alabama black snake moan in there.
Dog, I mean, it's still something you can do. You know, you go out there and then come back and visit every once in a while.
Man, I'll tell you, I've really been thinking about, like you said, just getting rid of the place I'm at right now and just being like, and I'll talk to you about that offline.
Yeah, we'll talk offline. But I'm telling you, for a lot of folks out there, I wish I would have known this when I was in my 30s. A lot of y'all cats, a lot of you young millennials, y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to do shit, or you don't want to work too hard, you know. And I'm being very overly generalized. Okay. But there's the way things are nowadays that you can work on the road, work from home, you know. Being an RVer, I think it's not for everybody, obviously. You know, there's some people that just like to have that home where you stay at, and that's cool. But dude, there's actual families out there that are doing this.
Yeah. I've seen this shit.
They homeschool their kids and they're just out traveling, making memories. If I would have known about this 10, 15 years ago, if I would have like looked it up, I would be doing that right now. Bro, I'm telling you, I've talked to my old lady and I've wanted to fucking just sell this house
and just
fucking be gone. They got $100,000 fucking motorhomes. They have every fucking thing you need. Everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I've seen this shit too where like, I'm not going to lie, man. Like, if this thing pans off, if shit really pans off and blows up like I wanted to, I'm gonna be a mega millionaire with my position right now that I have in there.
Word.
Like my position is pretty damn good, but yeah, I would want a big house, but at the same time, I feel like I wouldn't mind just doing that shit. Just like, okay, listen, I want to just RV it up,
dude. I was having this conversation with my brother. He's 52 years old now. He called me a couple of days, but anyways, I was hanging out with him. We're driving back over here from K-Town, right? And we took like some back roads, instead of going through land passes, he took some back roads towards like Ocala and just Briggs, small little shit like that. And just looking at the land that's out there, and I told my brother, like, dude, this is the best thing you could do is if I was in your shoes, I would sell that fucking house. Take the fuck, because right now is the best time to sell, honestly.
Yeah,
it's a seller's market.
Is.
Sell that house, get you some fucking land with whatever equity you have, pay a big ass down payment because you want to keep money for yourself too. But build on your own land what you want. Have like, yourself like maybe 10 acres. You know what I'm saying?
10 acres is a lot.
Yes, it is. And you could do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself an RV and just fucking RV it up. And, have your home base here. And I told him, I started explaining to him about the whole generational wealth thing. Like, we've discussed before, you can't live for the right now. You got to think about our time is up and done, bro.
Yeah,
now we got to think about our kids, So, and I always go back to the fucking pilgrims and the motherfucking colonizers that came over here. They didn't come over here with the mentality of like, hey, everything's going to be fucking set and ready for us. No, they came and had to build the shit that they wanted, right? And then they passed that down generation to generation to generation. Hence why a lot of this,
certain families are just really controlling shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Like I would want the land. If I was going to get land, I would want enough land to where people would have to come pay me to hunt on my land.
Yep.
Because, like I'm saying, because guess what? Now you're paying me. Now I can just, that's extra money that I can put in savings.
Passive income.
It's passive income. So I would do that shit. Like, you got to pay me to come on my land. Kill whatever you want to kill on that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Not only that, dude.
Animal wise,
there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that they have all this property and they're just selling chunks of it so that other motherfucking developers come and fucking, they'll buy that property, build up property on there, and then fucking double up their money. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep.
That's the way I'm looking at it. Like I said, my time is came and done. I'm going to try to enjoy it. I mean, I'm only 44. I give myself another 44 years of life.
Oof, boy,
you know what
generous.
I mean? Huh?
I'm giving myself about 30. So I'll be 70 something. I'm giving myself about 30 more years.
I'm giving myself to my 80s. The Lopez's have longevity. So I'm giving myself to the 80s. God willing, I'll make it that long. But I look at it now, that's a whole other lifetime. And I could spend that, but I don't want to cheat my kids out on having that enjoyment. My parents came over here, they worked their motherfucking asses off. And I think their goal was to make sure that their kids had homes of their own. So now my job is, now that I'm established, is to give my kids what my parents couldn't provide me. Not that they didn't want to, it's just they couldn't financially.
Yeah, I know.
But I want to leave them something so that maybe far down the future, we were like, hey, Grandpa Lopez had a plot of land that we could go and camp on,
Yeah. And that was all about too. So, like you said, just leaving for the next.
I got it. Yep. And if I reincarnate, bro, I get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been questioning my fucking spirituality.
Man, my
spirituality, bro. My fucking my faith. I've been questioning my faith. So, it's starting to get like blurred lines as to, and I'll tell you this, and I will end because I know we're starting to wrap up. Well, it hasn't given me the time yet, so we can talk about this. So yeah. So one night I went to sleep and I was questioning my faith, right? And I was like, if it's real, if you are real, give me some kind of a fucking, how do I know? How do I know that this is real? I granted there's been situations where I know that there's a higher power. Okay. I know there's a higher power, but I've been questioning the whole, like, I don't want to say biblical, because even the Bible, it's not to be taken literal, I don't think, at least. Um, anyway, so that night I had a fucking dream that was horrible, fucking bull, to the point where, dude, I woke up and my faith in God and Jesus was not questioned anymore on that end. Because like I was being attacked by demons in this dream. And so were other people that were around me. And in that dream, as I was being attacked by this demon that was coming to snatch my ass up, you know, I called out, Jesus, please, in your name, I asked for your help. And then it stopped and I woke up. And I was like, okay, I asked for a fucking, I asked for some fucking proof.
Yeah.
And there it is. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that it's making me wonder is like, why are we being put through all this shit on earth then? You know, and is there really a hell is my biggest thing. Like, because as a father, no matter how bad my kids do, I will never, ever, ever put them in an eternity of hell or whatever hell may be. You know, I'll discipline them and I will try to guide them right, but I wouldn't torment them for eternity.
Yeah. See, I thought that too. I thought about that as well
and that's where my doubting comes in, you know?
Like, why would you do this? Why would we be forced to be, you know, man, that's
why give us free will?
Like yeah, we got free will, but
it's a double-edged sword. We have free will, but I guess the free will is you could either willingly, freely follow the rules that I put forth on you, or willingly, freely live how you want to live, which is not conducive to you coming to quote unquote heaven. You know?
That now, here's the thing with that. I think that a lot of that has to do with like man's philosophy, because like we're told, listen, like I think I said this before. What's the only thing that we cannot be forgiven for?
Probably murder.
Blasphemy.
Oh, yeah.
That is literally the only thing that we cannot be forgiven for. Anything else, as long as we love and, you know, we at least have love in our hearts, everything else that we've done can be forgiven. It can be. So it's like, I think that people put a fear that you have to live this way, that way, and the third with some shit, and that you have to walk this straight line and you have to do this, that, and the third. Otherwise, you won't get in. I think a lot of it is fear-based. Yeah. I think there's two principles: fear-based and the prophet faith. Prophet, you know, I forgot what it's called, but those are the what's wrong with me. Those are the two things that are mainly taught and they keep people in the church instead of being connected itself with spirit. Right. Now, Lopez, I know this might be abrupt, but I gotta go, man. I've been holding in this shit and I'm about to shit myself, brother.
It's all great, baby. I appreciate it. Yo, I'll go ahead and close this up all over here. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Go take your shit, and I hope it was a good one.
It was, man. And definitely, like I said, man, there's a couple of things that we said that we got to get offline and talk about. So we'll definitely talk about them things offline.
Yeah, we'll touch base, brother. So go ahead and take yourself a good shit. And I'm going to go ahead and finish up the recording here on the Gunline. And dude, it's been great, though. I'm glad to have you back.
It's been a long fucking time.
Yes. And trust me, I think the listeners are going to be appreciative that they didn't have to just listen to my retarded ass. Yeah, and thank you for the blessings.
Hopefully they can see the face when you mention that place that shall not be named. Starts with the G.
That
fucking place.
That fucking place, dude. But yeah, dude, I appreciate you. Go take your shit, man. I'm going to go ahead and call some shit up. All right, bro?
All right. Till next time.
All right. I'll catch you on the Gunline. All right, y'all. So I got about 8 minutes left to kill over here. I appreciate y'all being here with me. This is what I like about having my co-host. You know, if it's not Hunt, it'll be Urena or both of them. I kind of miss having both of them at the same time because 3 different perspectives. But anyways, it was good to have him on here. As he was mentioning, I do have a guest coming up on Friday. Friday is going to be lit. I guarantee you it's going to be fucking lit. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you're the first time listening, do me a solid and hit that. If you're on the YouTube, just hit the like button, put a comment in there, and subscribe if you don't mind. Just subscribe and ring that bell. I guess that is whatever. I've avoided doing this shit, pandering or asking y'all to do that for the past 2 years now. So if y'all wouldn't mind doing that, it will help me out. I want to grow this channel, man. I do want to grow it. This is definitely a good outlet for me. And I hope to one day, just do this full time because I really enjoy talking. I enjoy having conversations, and I can't wait for the Friday shoot the shit with our guest. It's gonna be a good one. I promise you that. It's gonna be a good one. That's probably gonna be shadow banned, or not shadow banned, but it's probably gonna be not pushed out on YouTube. Let me know what y'all think about some of the shit that I was talking about. What your thoughts are. I would definitely love to hear what your opinions are. Mine are not always the most fucking socially acceptable ones, but it's just what I believe. It's just how I think. I live and let live. So let me live and let live. You live and let live. I live and let live. I don't think that everything has to always have certain criteria met into it. But anyways, whatever. I'm just rambling on now. I thank you for being here with me, and I hope that you found this entertaining enough to come visit me on the Gunline again. I got 220 episodes before this that you could listen to, so I guarantee there's a little bit for everybody. And like, subscribe. I don't know how we're doing on the podcast platforms. I don't have access to that. I know we're on Spotify, and if you're listening to me, obviously you found it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Leave me some comments. I want to fucking interact with you all. So please, if you need advice on life advice, I'm pretty good at giving that too. It might not be the one you want to hear, trust me, but I'll be honest with you. And not gonna lie, I'm pretty fucking on point. Not to toot my own horn. Honk, honk. Yeah. Questions, comments, point of views. If you want to be a guest and maybe come challenge my point of views, come on down, man. I like to have conversations, not arguments, just conversations. So with that said, I'll catch y'all here on Friday. Rounds complete. End of mission. Gunline out. Bye, y'all.